Radiations. Let's move quick.
Excellent.
drunk. Don't make me crazy. That's all I have. Well, that was a great fight. junk? Oh.
Hey.
What? You're not mutated. Your skin is all plain. I know, I look terrible, but please, listen to me.
You look like something that was left in the fridge too long.
Please, you need to get me out of here. I need to finish my studies.
Who are you?
I'm Thomas. Dr. Thomas Scott. I'm the owner of Biome Lab. Well, I was, until Sector 5 took over and sent me to this place.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
I don't know. That's why you need to get me out of here. I need to finalize my research in the lab. Maybe I can find a cure for all of this.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
What other questions do you have?
So, how did you end up as Ghoul?
Sector 5 created a serum which uses radiation as catalyst to make their soldiers more resistant. I infected myself to survive the radiation.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
What other questions do you have?
Could you elaborate?
I don't know much of them. They are a military organization. Maybe private, maybe from the government. I don't know.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
What other questions do you have?
You seem awfully proud of this lab.
We used to research genes to make plants grow faster, or cows give more milk, stuff to help humanity. Well, until Sector 5 took over.
Relax. You're free to go.
Thank you. I won't do anything bad. May I finish my research here under your protection?
You're welcome to stay here for all I care.
Thank you. You will not regret this. Take this. You will need it. Okay, I will start now. If you like, visit me from time to time.
hate reptilians. Oh, you want to play with me?
What's up? Incoming.
Let me know if you find some stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Can't keep doing this forever. One last
Hey!
haul, then I call
This new bathroom's great, but I'm telling you, the next guy who forgets to flush, I'll fucking kill him.
Got any work?
Not right now, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
Never mind.
See you around.
Hey there.
Hey, sexy beast.
Just looking to trade a little.
Take a look.
Hi.
Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here.
What is this place anyway?
Nothing that concerns you. Not that you'd believe me if I told you.
Why? Don't you trust me?
Fine. This is my time machine. It broke, and I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah. And I'm the governor of Massachusetts, too. I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute, but I need a code from a Courser chip.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright. You've got my attention. What do you want? And how do you know Brian Virgil?
Virgil was a scientist in the Institute, right? Did you know him?
Of course I knew him. He was in charge of the FEV program. You know, the one responsible for kidnapping people, turning them into super mutants, and releasing them back into the Commonwealth. That program created the Commonwealth's entire super mutant population. Hundreds of them. And the worst part is, the Institute gained nothing by doing it. For decades, they threw resources down that FEV rat hole while abandoning projects like cybernetics that were showing real promise. Eventually, Virgil had a mental breakdown, destroyed the FEV lab, and escaped to the Commonwealth. That was the last I heard of him. I figured he must be dead by now.
How did you escape the Institute?
I used the distraction created by the Institute's hunt for Virgil to make up a bogus mission that required my presence on the surface. Allie Fillmore does it all the time so she can get her nethers twixt over at Fusion City. My mission request was approved almost immediately. I made copies of all my research, and once on the surface, left a small trail to make it look like I had been killed.
What is it you're working on?
I was serious when I said time travel. It's been my life's work. I made a breakthrough on the project while I was still at the Institute. When I realized how close we were to actually achieving time travel, I knew I couldn't let the technology fall into the Institute's hands. That's when I started planning my escape. It was all so simple in theory, but things started going downhill once I reached the Commonwealth.
What do you mean by that?
Long story, but ultimately I had to borrow money from a raider gang to keep my research going. When I couldn't pay back the loan, they repossessed my equipment. Of course, the raiders have no idea what to do with this stuff, but the concept of time travel intrigues them, so they let me continue my research here. I figure this is as safe a place as any to hide out from the Institute. Who's gonna look for the most advanced technology ever created by the human race in the basement of a raider strip club on the ass end of the Commonwealth?
So it is possible then.
If you mean time travel, yes. I initiated a dozen successful trips, but then the circuits shorted out and damaged several components. Until I obtain the replacement parts, the time machine is out of commission. Say, you feel like taking a trip back in time? If you can locate the parts for me, I'll let you have a go in the machine.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Here's the list of parts I need. Bring them back to me, and we'll get the time machine operational.